What's good, internet? What's good? It's me, it's the Masked Man, and I'm here again for another video. In today's video, once again, I don't have a topic. I don't have anything specific to talk about. I'm just rambling, just getting thoughts out of my head, speaking, just speaking to hear myself talk. Um, what I want to talk about today is power. I want to talk about power because power is important. It's important to have power. It's important to understand what power is and what power isn't. So that's really what I want to talk about. Power is not knowledge. Power is not knowledge. A lot of people a lot of people think that power is knowledge and that knowledge is power and that those two things are synonymous with each other. But that's simply not the case. There are a whole lot of people who have a whole lot of knowledge, who have a whole lot of information, but they're pretty much powerless to do anything with that knowledge. They're pretty much powerless to take advantage of that knowledge, to utilize that knowledge. So you get situations where people will have a lot of knowledge and they'll pursue knowledge for the sake of pursuing power. For the sake of pursuing power. But it just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. Power does not equal knowledge. Power is power. Power is the ability to. It's the ability to do something. Power is having ability. And that's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on acquiring power. I'm focused on acquiring power. One thing I've recognized in my travels and going out and seeing people watching is I don't really want to attract everybody. I don't want to attract everybody. I don't want to deal with any kind of person. I don't want to deal with everybody. I've recognized that about myself. So when I start passing out flyers, if I start passing out flyers, and I believe that I will, but once I start passing out flyers, it's really going to be a situation where I'm very selective by who I pass a flyer to. I'm very selective because I don't want just any and everybody watching my content. I don't want just any and everybody looking at my content, contributing to my content. I want high quality people watching my content. I want high quality individuals watching my content. I want people of substance. I want people who got their shit together. I want people who got it going on, checking out my content and contributing to my content and steering my content in the direction in which it's meant to go. Now, I don't know what direction this channel is going to go in. I don't know what direction it's going to go in. I don't know how it's going to be shaped and how it's going to be formed moving forward. All I can do is to just make my videos and put them out there. If I still got a decent amount of money in the bank, I'm going to give me a smartphone and I'm going to inquire about the video making capabilities of it. And I'm just gonna go from there. I'm gonna go from there. I'm gonna move forward from there because that's really what I'm trying to do. That's really what I'm trying to enact. That's really what I'm trying to do moving forward. Is I'm trying to have a decent um, presence on this platform. I'm trying to have a decent presence on this platform. But what that requires from me is that I focus. I have to focus. It's so difficult for me to talk to people in real time. It's just really difficult. I find that I don't really care to have conversations with people. That I don't really care to have polite chit chat. I want to talk about consequential things. And maybe I should make it a point to write out some things that I want to know or some questions that I want to have for people so that I'll be ready if the opportunity presents itself. Maybe I should write out some questions to ask people. I think that may be a cool idea. I've done it before, but I never went forward with it. I never went forward with it. I never actually used any of the questions. I never actually used any of the questions. So I don't want to just have a shit ton of questions that I never actually use. I want to have something that actually work into a conversation. I want to have something that actually work into an interaction. But for the most part, most people I'm not interested in speaking to. Most people I'm not interested in holding a conversation with. Most people I'm not interested in talking to. That's just the simple fact. So I gotta get over what I need to get over and figure out a way to talk to the people that I do want to talk to. But I think that comes from me doing this. That comes from me doing this, and that comes from me moving this forward and moving this along. Yeah, that's what that comes from. That comes from me talking about this and making this a thing. The only thing I got going on is a YouTube channel. That's the only thing I got going on. So I need to start reading the news and different things like that and putting out videos based on that. Putting out videos based on what's going on in the news, based on what's going on in the media. I think that would be beneficial. That would be useful. But talking really makes me anxious. Talking really makes me anxious, especially talking without an audience. It really makes me anxious to just be speaking and to not be speaking to anybody in particular. It makes me anxious. but I have to work through. I have to work through my anxiety. I have to work through my trepidation and just forge ahead, move ahead, move along, and just recognize that it ain't that bad. It ain't it ain't that stressful, and it's not that consequential. It's not that consequential. It's nobody's here to beat me up for not talking a good game. Nobody's gonna beat me up for talking trash. Nobody's nobody's gonna kick my ass because I didn't I didn't say the right thing, or I didn't um have the right opinion. It's just me shooting the shit. It's just me shooting the shit. It's just me running my mouth. And there's no wrong way to do it. Just just keep up the feed, just keep up the energy, just keep up the wordplay. Just keep up the wordplay. Um when it comes to money, it's like as long as my situation, if my situation stays the way that it is, I don't really need a whole lot of money. I just need to be doing interesting shit. I just need to be doing interesting things. I just need to be having fun with my life. I need to be having fun with my life. And the only way that I'm gonna have fun is to do things like this. Is to do things while I'm talking, while I'm emoting, while I'm expressing, while I'm dipping and dabbing, ripping and running, and making shit happen. That's the only way that that's the only way that it that mm, that's the only way that it's gonna pop off. That's the only way that it's gonna pop off. The truth is, I don't know a lot about power. I don't know a lot about power. I know that power isn't knowledge, but I don't fully comprehend what power is. I know that power is ability, and I know I have the ability to do this, so I'm doing this. I have the ability, so I'm using that ability. I'm using the ability to make videos to make videos. And it doesn't matter if anybody watches or if they don't watch. It's just me putting it out there. It's just me putting it out there for the sake of. Just me putting it out there for the sake of. Um, I don't know. I'm just I'm just trying I'm just trying to tap into who I am. I'm just trying to tap into who I am, and I'm trying to recognize and utilize the best the best possible version the best possible version of myself. I want to be the best me that I can be without really focusing hard on academics, without really focusing hard on academic studies. But yeah, mm, just being the best me that I can be, and awakening the latent abilities that lies underneath the surface, awakening the latent ability that lies underneath the surface, awakening the potential that lies underneath the surface. So that pretty much requires what it requires, but who knows what it's going to take to bring it out of me. Who knows what that's going to take. I almost wasn't going to do a video today because I had people coming through, and I wanted to keep it to like 5 days a week, but I think it's better for me to do something every day. It's better for me to do something every day. It's better for me to work every day and get in the rhythm, get in the habit of doing something every day. Get in the habit of doing something every day so that I can build the muscles, so that I can build up those muscles. I can build up those talking muscles, so that I can build up those expressive muscles, so I can build up those communication muscles. Because it's not easy to communicate. Well, I don't know that it's hard to communicate. You just need practice. You just need practice. And this is me engaging in some practice. This is me engaging in some laid back banter. Engaging in some laid back banter. The truth is, I don't know what I want my life to be. I don't know what I want my life to be. When I look out, when I go outside and I see these sloppy looking women, and I see all the couples, and I see the women with children, and I see the rough looking dudes, I say, man, do I really want to involve myself with people like that? Do I really want to make it a point to deal with people like that? People look rough. People look scary. I don't know. I just gotta open up a lane to where the people who need to get to me can get to me. I need to open up that lane. I need to open up that avenue. I need to open up that road so that the people who are meant to get to me can get to me, and the people who aren't won't. So I'm just really I'm just trying to figure things out. I'm trying to get myself right, trying to get myself righteous. And I'm trying to give myself the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to give myself the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to give myself the benefit of clout. I'm trying to give myself the benefit of intelligence. I'm trying to give myself the benefit. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make myself into something better, into someone better, into someone more confident, into someone who is confident, who is assertive, who is strong, versus someone who is weak and passive and a pushover. I want to be strong. I want to be stronger to the point of being strong. I want to be ready to handle potential problems. Because problems will arise, problems always arise. You can't stop a problem. You can only handle a problem. But man, feels good to talk. Feels good to just kick back and express myself. Just kick back and express myself. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what people have going on, what people are concerned with. I know some people like to smoke weed. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So that's not really my hobby. That's not really my pastime. That's not something I like to do for fun. That's not something that I enjoy, and I would prefer it if I could get a girl, if I ever got a girl, because Lord knows, I mean, the universe knows that I'm ill-equipped. But if I could ever get a girl, then I would hope that she didn't smoke. I would hope that my girl didn't smoke. I would hope that. Because it's just not something that I like. It's not something that I really resonate with. We ain't gotta be the same, but it's just I particularly don't enjoy that. I particularly don't enjoy that. I particularly don't like that. But that's just me. That's just me and my quirks. That's just me and my quirks. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? What else is there to discuss? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. There's a whole lot of things to talk about, but I don't have any idea what they are. It's like I'm so deprived. I'm so deprived of conversation, and I'm so deprived of communication that I don't be knowing what to discuss. I don't be knowing what to talk about. So I'm just riffing and I'm just riffing. I'm just riffing. See, you can't do this with a real person. You can't do this with a real person. I couldn't have this conversation with somebody in front of me. They would get sick and tired of this shit. They would get sick and tired of this shit. But being alone, being by myself, I can riff. I can riff like this, and I can see where it goes. I can see if I can take it anywhere. I can see if it flows in some way. I can see if it flows in some kind of way. But you never know. You never know what you know until you don't know what you know, if you know what you know when you know it. Just gotta flow, man. Just gotta flow. Just gotta have an easy flow. Stop trying to worry about subjects and just talk. Just talk. Don't worry about subjects. Don't worry about anything. People will bring those. If the people ever come, they'll bring the subjects, they'll bring the topics, they'll bring what I need to be brought to in order to move forward in that direction. But me, I just need to get used to speaking. I just need to get used to talking and get used to using my mind. Get used to flexing my brain muscles. Get used to flexing my intellect and using that and not holding back. Not holding back. Because it's useful to speak. It's useful to engage. But whom do I want to engage? Whom do I want to speak to? Whom do I want to deal with? I don't know. There really isn't anybody. There really isn't anybody. It's specifically. There really isn't anybody specifically, and nobody's beating down my door to come fuck with me. I just have to be about my grind. I just have to be about my grind. I have to be about my business. I have to be about doing the things that I want to do. That's the only way that I'm going to attract people to me, is being about some business, being about what I'm about. That's the only way. That's really the only way that I'm going to get that help that I need to get. That's really the only way I'm going to get the help that I need to get. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. But I really don't have a lot of concerns. It's just what kind of house would I like? I would only want a house if I had a substantial income. If I had a lot of reserves in the bank and I had a lot of income. Because a house requires maintenance. A house has to be maintained. You can't just have a house. You have to maintain a house. Because shit breaks down in a house. Shit goes wrong in a house. So you have to keep a house up. Versus an apartment. An apartment, they maintain those for you. It's in the cost of your rent that they maintain the apartment for you. So if I had a house, I would want at least 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, 2-car garage, nice big front yard, nice big backyard. Walk-in refrigerator. Walk-in refrigerator. A movie room, a big den, living room. I don't know. I don't know what layout of houses. I don't know the layout of houses. I just want it to be big and luxurious. I want it to be like 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, or 5 bedroom, 5 baths. I guess if it's my imagination, If it's my imagination, 5 bedroom, 5 bath. And and you know, just the amenities that I want in it. I'd probably a house is something I'd have to work out with me and a female. I have to work that out with me and a female I was dealing with. That would have to be how that worked out. That would have to be how that worked out. I really don't know. I'm really not too sure about what kind of house I would like to have. But I like it to be a nice house. I like it to be a nice house, nice big house. Comfortable, comfortable jacuzzi tubs. Yeah, jacuzzi tubs. But I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming. But why not dream? Why not dream? If you got a goal, if you got a pursuit, if you got something that you're doing, why not have dreams? Why not dream? There ain't no reason. Ain't no reason to not dream. But that's pretty much that. What kind of girl would you like? Well, I like dark skinned women. Um, if I had my choice, if I had my choice of girls, it'd be a dark skinned chick with a nice fat ass, slim frame, cute face, pretty smile, nice teeth, cute toes, um, really sweet, warm personality, intelligent, definitely smarter than me. Definitely smarter than me. But real cool, easygoing. Not that much in the arguing or fussing and fighting. Really communicates her problems out, communicates and deliberates what she sees wrong with the situation, doesn't really fuss and doesn't really fight. And it's helpful to me. That's helpful that knows how to do some things, is willing to help me grow, is willing to help me pivot, is willing to help me elevate myself, and is willing to come down in the trenches and do the work with me. Do the work with me to help me be a better person. That's the kind of girl I would want if I had my choice of girls. Mm. Well, Mr. Mass Man, what else do you have to discuss? Man, I ain't really got nothing to discuss. Talking about houses, talking about females. How much money do you want? I want to earn $1 million a year or more. I want to earn $1 million a year. That's how much money I want. A million dollars. $1 million a year. That's how much I would like to earn. $1 million a year. For the sake of being comfortable, for the sake of being able to retire at a young age, because I really don't like working. I really don't like working. I really don't like working a job. I hate a job. I hate a job. So, but um, who knows? I make $9,000 right now. I make $9,000 a year. To go from 9,000 to 1,000,000, that's a hell of a jump. That's a hell of a jump. But it can be done. Can it be done by me? I don't know. But it can be done. It can be done. So I guess those are pretty much the areas of life: how much money you make, where you live, and what kind of partner you have. Um, I don't know anything else to talk about. I guess I need to just go back to rambling. But I do want a successful YouTube channel, and I do need to involve other people in the process. I do need to involve other people in the mix. I need to put other people in the mix to where I can have something successful going on here and something beneficial going on here. But that all comes in time. That all comes in time. That all comes with the right circumstances, with the right situations, with the right things occurring. That all comes with that. But it don't come with me letting negativity run wild. It doesn't come with me letting negativity roam free and negativity rampage or run amok. I have to confront my negativity. I have to confront my negative energy, my negative attitude, and my negative perspective, and break them down and chop them up until there's nothing left. Until all I have left is a positive attitude and a positive outlook. That's really the only way that I'm going to get to where I'm going to get to, is to get rid of my negative, to get rid of my negative energy, to get rid of my negative attitude, to get rid of it, and to just have a positive attitude about what I do and what I say. That's really the only way. But man, COVID is still hitting. People still wearing masks. People still wearing masks. People still afraid. People still afraid. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah. I'll be glad. Well, I don't know if I'll be glad when things are back to normal, because then I gotta go back up to the bipolar clinic. But I'll be happy when people are a bit more free and things open up a little bit more and people stop wearing fucking masks, and I can and I can actually see people's whole faces all the time. That'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good. But you never know. You never know what you're gonna need. You never know what you're gonna need. Sometimes needs they sneak up on you, but you just have to be prepared. You just have to be prepared to get your needs, to be able to meet your needs, to be able to meet the needs that you have. You got to be prepared to meet your needs, to meet the needs that you have, to take care of the needs that you have. You got to be prepared for that. You got to be prepared for that. And that's what I'm trying to prepare myself for. I'm trying to prepare myself to meet the needs that I'm going to have. To meet the needs that I'm going to have. Anyway, it's just YouTubing is a difficult beast. YouTube is a difficult beast, and I would do well to study YouTube, to study making videos, to study how to make videos and do all of that. But right now, I just want to make the videos. Right now, I just want to make them and put them out there. I don't want to be beholden to strategies and all of that shit. I just want to make them and put them out there and let that be it. For right now. Let that be it for right now. Because I haven't been doing this. I haven't even been doing this. I haven't even been putting videos out because I ain't got nothing to talk about. If you ain't got nothing to talk about, just go out and talk, just ramble. If you ain't got shit to say, just go out and ramble. It doesn't fucking matter. If ain't nobody gonna come through, they ain't gotta come through. If somebody comes through, talk to them. It doesn't fucking matter. It's nothing to be self-conscious about. It's nothing to be down on myself about. It's nothing to be negative about. It's just a learning experience. It's a learning curve. If you want to grow, you have to put yourself in a situation where you can possibly grow. You have to put yourself in a situation where you can possibly elevate. And it doesn't come from doing the same old thing you've been doing. You gotta do something different. You gotta do something new. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing something different. I'm doing something new. Well, I'm doing something old, but it's something new. Because it's something I haven't been doing a lot of. Anyway, you just got to focus. You have to focus. You have to think. You have to process. You have to use your mind. You have to use your mind. It's there to be used. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use my mind. I'm trying to use my head. I'm trying to use my brain. I'm trying to use it in order to grow it, in order to make it better, in order to make it stronger. I'm trying to use my brain. And hopefully at some point, I'll have something interesting to say. I have something interesting to talk about. I have something interesting to converse about. Hopefully at some point, I have that going. But if I don't, then I just don't. At least I tried. If at the end of the day I fail, crash and burn, this never becomes nothing. This doesn't bring in any people. This doesn't help me network. This doesn't help me get out of my shell. This doesn't help me break through my negativity. This doesn't help me with anything. Well, at least I tried. At least I put forth the effort. At least I went out of my way to do something that could have worked. At least I went out of my way and did something that I did for the express purposes of elevation. At least I tried. At least I tried. I'm not going to give up on this for some years. And I'm not going to give up on this for some years. So just strap in and get ready. Just strap in and get ready. The YouTube success is far away, but I don't even really care about that. I care about people's success. I care about success with the people. I care about relating. I care about relating to the people, having a relationship with the people, being able to express myself to the people. That's what I care about. That's my concern. But anyway, it's difficult sometimes to figure out what you want to talk about. It's difficult sometimes to figure out what you want to speak on, what you want to converse about. It's difficult. I don't be knowing this. Right now I'm watching television show called Family Reunion on Netflix. It's pretty good. It's got Tia Mowry and Loretta Devine in it. It's all right. It's an all right show. It's an all right show. It's kind of fun. It's got a little bit too much of a Christian bend for me, but it's not overpowering. It's not overpowering. Yeah, man. Just got to go out here and get it. Just got to go out here and get it. Just got to go out here and try to make things happen, try to make things work, try to make something out of nothing. Try to make something out of nothing. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to make something out of nothing. All I can do is run my mouth. That's all I can do. So I'm trying to make something out of that. I'm trying to make something out of running my mouth. Even though I ain't really talking about nothing specifically, nothing major, even though I ain't really talking about nothing, I'm still trying to get it together. I'm still trying to make happen what I need to make happen. And that's just the bottom line. That's the bottom line. That is the bottom line. But hopefully one day this shit'll be popping. This shit'll be jumping. This shit'll be hot. Hopefully one day it will be. Hopefully. I can only hope. I can only hold out hope for it. That one day this shit'll be jumping. One day this shit'll be popping. But if it don't, at least I tried. At least I gave it a shot. At least I put in the effort. At least I put in the work to make it happen, to make it something, to make it pop, to make it jump. At least I did something. And that's the attitude I gotta have, man. Just do something. Just do something. Do something. I'm not the best at this, but I try to do what I can do. I try to do what I can do. I try to use my effort and use my energies to put forward what I need to put forward, and put forth what I need to put forth, and put out what I need to put out. But it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. It's something that I'm working on. It's something that I'm working on and I'm working towards, and I'm trying to make better. I'm trying to make it better. Like I said, the only way to get better at talking is to talk and to keep talking. That's the only way to improve. That's the only way to improve. The only way to get better at something is to do it. That's the only way to get better at it. So I'm doing it. I'm doing the work. I'm doing the work, and I'm doing the work every day. I'm doing the work, and I'm doing the work every day. Because you need to. You have to. You should. You should do it. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting forth the effort. I'm putting forth the work. I'm doing what I need to do. And I'm seeing what I can make of it. I'm seeing what I can make of it. But yeah, trying not to get discouraged, trying not to be let down, trying not to get my feelings hurt, and just plowing ahead, plowing forward, doing what I need to do. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. So what you got going on? So what you got popping? So what you want to discuss? So what you want to talk about? So what you want to talk about? I don't know. I want to talk about what kind of money I want to make. What I want to talk about. But we coming to the end. We coming to the end. And that's just the point. That's just the point. This should be malfunctioning. This damn chat be malfunctioning, showing shit that ain't really true. But it be doing what it does. It be doing what it does. I'm just working out. Just working out. Just shooting shit. Dancing around. Dancing around. Almost through. Almost through for today. Having a good time. having a good time. Whoo. Man. Jump up, jump around, jump up, jump around. Jump up and jump around. Having a good time. Having a good time. Jump up, jump around, having a good time. I ain't talking about nothing. I ain't talking about a goddamn thing. I'm just spitballing, shooting the shit. Shooting the shit. Laying it out there. Letting it be known. Letting it be known. Letting it be handled. That's what you can do. That's what you can do. And that's what you can say. And that's how you can get it. That's how you can get it popping. That's how you can get it popping. But I be trying. I be trying some things, and I be trying some ways to make it pop, to make it sizzle, to make it grizzle, to make it drizzle, to make it fizzle, to make it mizzle, to make it pizzle, to make it rizzle. I ain't no rapper. I ain't no rapper. I'm just winding down the clock. I'm just winding down the clock. Be here again tomorrow around the same time, doing the same old thing, talking just to talk. Talking just to talk. Talking for the sake of talking. Just for the sake of hearing my own words, seeing my own words. Just for the sake of doing that. Just for the sake of doing that. It's what I got to do right now. It's what I got to do for me. It's what I got to do for me. And hopefully it works out for me. If it don't, well, at least I tried. At least I tried. At least I gave it a shot. At least I gave it a shot. At least I gave it a shot. That's all you can really do. That's all you can really try. All you can really do is give it a shot. That's all I can do. All I can do is give it a shot. I'm giving it a shot. Giving it a swift kick in the ass. Like D.L. Hughley say when he gives his Shoe Booty of the Week award. But that's all I got for you today. I'm about to be signing off. It's almost been an hour in this piece. I'm about to be getting up out of here. I appreciate you for watching if you watched. I appreciate you for listening if you listen. I appreciate you for being here. I am the Mr. Masked Man, and I am gone.